Hey guys, Ashley Chaffin. I'm here at Club BRP and I am standing with the new 2016 Freeride. For me, I love this color. It's a bright color. I really like the magenta and the manta green last year, but I was definitely planning on keeping that sled, but I'm gonna have to switch to this one because this is a pretty awesome color. This thing pops on the snow and I'm definitely stoked about it. Something for me that I'm really excited for is this year it's going to have the RAS2 front suspension, and I had a Freeride and a T3 this year, and in my head I was going, oh man, you know, if there's a way that I could have that same front end on my Freeride, then I would just be pumped. And so definitely gonna have to get this next year. So not only are you gonna get a hot, flashy new color, but you're gonna have an awesome front end, and it makes it super compatible with the skid. So pretty stoked on this. All right, so I am here with the Packable down jacket, which is new for this year for Skidoo. This is what it looks like in the bag, and there's one inside here right now, but I'm actually wearing one. And I really like that it is bright. The zipper is really bright, pockets are bright. Something for me that's really nice is there's long arms. So for girls, you know, you don't want to be reaching up and you have your arms go all the way up. Their arms are really long, and it's really comfortable. It also isn't really thick, so you can easily pair it with M-Code coat or Helium or something else that you just want to throw on underneath and stay warm. And if you just want to wear it with pants like this, then it looks pretty cool too. So really liking this coat. I am here with the new Helium coat, new for 2016. This is the ladies, and I really love this because I live in Alaska, Valdez, we're right by the ocean, and we get a lot of that moisture, you get wet, and this is for sure the best coat for that kind of environment. You can have it really light, it's not really thick, padded, and I'll just put it on and kind of show you you know, I mean, it's really, really comfortable. So it doesn't only breathe well, but you're not gonna get wet. You're gonna stay dry, and it's also just gonna keep you really warm. So for me, this is awesome. And you also get bibs with it. So any time you're in a really wet environment, you wanna stay dry, it's windy, but you don't really want a thick coat, this is definitely what I choose. I am gonna show you what I wear when I wanna have just something a little different and be bright. This is the new M-Code for the ladies this year, and I absolutely love these pants. These pants are bright, you know, you're definitely going to be seen, and I ride the Freeride when I jump, and obviously I showed you guys that sled, it's pretty rad, red. So these pants definitely would be my favorite pick for the new line. I would probably pair it with this coat because there's orange on it. This also has an orange zipper, so that would be nice to pair it with as well. And there's also these different pants too. But for me, like I said, flashy colors, so would definitely pick this coat with these pants. All right guys, so this right here is an in-season SP model. New for this year, they're gonna offer it with a T3 package. So perfect, because in-season model, it's T3 package, and the only difference between the SP and Spring Check is the flat handlebars and the shocks. So this is awesome because now people that want to wait, they can. Also new for this year, this is a 154 3-inch track. Personally for me, I really like this because Alaska, we don't have a lot of tree riding. I kind of like to boondock a little more, and it's nice to have a jumping sled. For me, 154 is just a little shorter. This year I had a 163 T3 and rode with Brett Rasmussen for a little bit, and for me down there, definitely would like the 163 T3, but Alaska riding, jumping, having fun, 154 3-inch track is pretty awesome, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy a sled like this, SP model, or even Spring Checking a sled, and you know, get the 154 3-inch. This is one of my favorite things this year for our pack. I always wear these kind of gloves. I don't like really big bulky gloves. It's hard for me to hang on to the handlebars, and I have pretty small hands, so I definitely need a nice fitting kind of tight glove but still warm. The X-Team Crew gloves, this is redesigned for this year. Last year the gloves were awesome, but I definitely could feel that they would get really wet and they would kind of leak a little bit. And I mean, they're definitely awesome gloves, but I really wish they redesigned it just with a different kind of material. And this year they did. So if you look, this material is definitely not going to hold in the water. It's still obviously going to get wet. I'm not saying it's not going to get wet, but it's redesigned to not hold in all that moisture. And for me, this is a perfect kind of glove, because like I said, I like the smaller gloves, and you know, there's grip right here, and this new redesigned material is pretty awesome. All right, so some of these new features are pretty awesome this year. This is gonna have the new Rev XM platform for the Backcountry X. They also have T-Motion in a 146, and for a lot of you, that is gonna turn some heads, because most people were always like, if there's just a little bit of a longer track, you know, I'd definitely buy this sled. And so this year, you know, it's more summitized. It's, you know, gonna be better to get off the trail. You can get a 146 T-Motion flex edge track. So for those of you that really like to still get off in the backcountry and have fun, you can use this sled, and then you can get right back on the trail with this thing. So it's also gonna come with a Cobra 1.6, or the other option is a 2.0 Powder Max track, you know? So really kind of depending on where you live, where you're riding, you know, it's a really good feature, because you can have a shorter track, or, you know, if you're more of mountain, kind of like where I live, Alaska, you can go with the 2 Powder Max. So this sled is awesome, super wicked, love all the colors, love all the new features, and like I said, this is still my go-to backcountry sled, you know. Love the free ride, love the T3, and this is definitely my other favorite. So club this year's been awesome, and I think it's time for me to go gamble, so I'll catch you guys later.